5, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Nitz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey.
Oh, what the?
Past the 20. Front and all the way home for a Broncos score. R.J. Harvey, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Play action. It's Smith. Pass to Bowers once again. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On first down, it's Genty. And they'll take it into the end end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What up, Weezy? Ain't no cool.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Throwing Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And
I got the Raiders.
Just shy of midfield. 14 yards that time for number 14.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
After the interception, here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Gino going to hand it to Jeanty. The 20, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Broncos 7.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
On the 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them?
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Yeah. That's nah. This the league. This is my original league right here. I put AP in this league. I got the Niners and AP league.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Charles, I don't know what's going on in that defensive team meeting room, but they better keep it
First quarter,
going.
yeah.
3 picks last week, 2 here now in the first quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, it's just talk. And right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of running routes trying to take the ball downfield.
Oh, that was well
I knew he's going to go for the inside zone. When he's running, it's going to be inside zone.
64 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. So first and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. The Broncos at 4-5, a game under 500. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
3rd and 4. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
Here's Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. set to get this drive started. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've been terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
This is 2nd and 8. Off of play action. Here's Smith. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh, he dropped
This is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code that he could.
You seen that weed?
When you look at this Bronco defense,
Wow.
They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
Here we go, here we go. Look, catch left. Here's the clip. 49, flip it off, 49. There we go.
Back to throw, Smith.
Hold on to the rock.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but
AP's getting lucky right now.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show, because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll go play action with Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. Fighting down past the 45. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's a quick strike out to Watkins. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. On first down, back to Harvey. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets it inside the 35, just shy of the 30. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. To throw is Nix. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a second and 10. Now it's Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19.
That's good.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Nix to the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
So from the 37, here's a second and 8. Once again, it's Genty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, my God.
And one of the linemen on the other side is
Boy, oh,
coming.
boy.
And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Harvey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Back at the 20-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Nix. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hold on, set.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hold on, set.
Harvey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
That fumble killed me.
Wants to try to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Out of the gun, Smith. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a
They
minute.
called
That's
incomplete.
great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, no ball, no ball. Here's the ball. Here's the clip.
Gino down a throw. He's going to go up top again. score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 48 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Here's 2nd and 10. Toss to Harvey, running right. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
From the gun on 3rd down, Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And will be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Check 58. Hold.
Now Gino. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Head tap.
Dante Thornton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson on for the PAT.
That was over his X factor
This
too.
thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Lewis C. And a potential turning point. So the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Hold on. What up, two? Oh, yeah, I'm going to let them know, boy. I'm over here playing AP right now. Yeah.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's 28-28. I got the Raiders, my G.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah,
And there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Come on, pick your play, AP. Don't let the computer pick that shit. Come on. I know what you're
The
doing.
chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
I know that's what you're doing.
Throwing now is Gino. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I ain't even look at that yet. Because when y'all was playing, I think y'all was on the 2K when y'all was playing.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And now we'll get a late timeout.
You said you threw 2 picks?
The waning moments of quarter number 2.
And the end of the game, you'll see people with the sets. Like a hurry in and try to score.
Right.
And I was just picking different plays, see if it would work. Practice. Live practice.
Niggas say practice.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
The final shot here before break. Smith. Touchdown Raiders. Trey Tucker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Carlson now to add the extra point.
Oh, I just missed it.
No, he missed the PAT. No good
Missed
on
the extra point.
So a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point
I'm
ball
up.
game.
Huh? Yeah, you on speaker. Nah, he ain't in the phone.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Yeah.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
No, I got him though. I got him though. I got him. He doing some new plays I ain't never seen him do though. I'll give him that. Cause I'm prepared for the inside zone. I know he like the inside zone.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Because he got to throw the ball. He's not good at pass. He run like the same play, some kind of pass, and routes and shit like that.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown.
Going on again. Long ass run.
Ashton Genty, 65 yards.
My man ran like 200 yards.
And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two.
The Raiders will line up.
All right, Brody.
Gino's going to throw. And he's got it. So the
All
try
right,
for two
Brody.
is successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target.
You see that, Chuck?
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep
saw that
people
play,
away from
Weezy?
the football.
6 minutes. Where's my phone at? Is he on a gun? Gotta be.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Yeah. He got on his ass, Chuck. You hear me? All that before. I got up on it before the half, and I scored on him in the third. Crazy. You hear me, Weezy?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
I was hoping he'd go out of bounds.
He just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Second and 10. Nix from the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Looking to throw. Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they will take over at the
I know AP like, what the fuck?
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this,
He been that quick.
interceptions,
Because
what
he
does
be
this
quitting
do
on
to
my
the
homie.
psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to
He
play
can't be
through
like that. You got to
because
take these
otherwise,
L's
you need
like
to get
this.
him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
We just said, fuck it.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Come on, son. You're not even set. Easy.
They'll go again with Genty. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Hey, tree on left. Ours.
Now Smith. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 70
You say make him quit easy.
Take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one.
better get out there
Certainly not
and
fun for
fucking
that defense,
defense.
though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah,
Better get out there and
feeling
defense.
their pain right now because he's actually carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Set now to kick this one away. And
I'm gonna let him run the ball back some. I'm gonna let him run the ball. Make his ass fumble.
And not much room on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
Ooh, good block. Good block.
Room here to run.
You see him put dude on his ass?
Pass midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 137 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Interesting. He told us that he likes to
about to
run
throw it.
right
If
more
he
than
throw it, it's
left,
pick.
but there he looked pretty comfortable going left for a big gain, Charles.
Kind of like a basketball player who has a dominant side that he dribbles to. But the ability to cross that over, change it up, and break a tendency can often lead to great results, as we just saw there. Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Harvey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time, and that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And they take it into the end zone for a Denver score. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And this defense not getting anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
Definitely should have kept going.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go, hey.
Now a toss left side, Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. 139 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9.
Sunday.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 40-yard line.
Brought down by Brandon Jones. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Smith now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bowers. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Genty.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
And they'll run again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Geno Smith, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And getting this just shy of midfield and spotted at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Nix setting up a screen for Harvey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Nix. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Hold on a second.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Where was my corner? That's on the flat.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Ooh, wow.
Touchdown! Marvin Mims, 29 yards.
Not
And
trying
the
to.
Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a
I want to try and give it up, though.
I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Luck's good on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
No.
Diamonds on me, fight, licking wrist, Iketina, orange Richard Mille on me, dancing just like Bia, going against Gliss, I wouldn't want to be a.
2nd and 7.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're not even...
Gino going to hand it to Ginty. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Yeah.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Watch this play right here. Watch this play right here.
Now Smith.
Oh, pass interference.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know
like
that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock,
that's what
really
made me go to
increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's A.J. Cole now as as he'll punt it away for the second time.
This is still put more pressure on him.
He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That gets all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
He's going to have to go deep.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard.
You saw what I did, right? I followed that one dude, and I went back up.
I wonder if they're wandering back
Watch
to the
this.
huddle, thinking to themselves, can we
He's
just
gonna
hit
do something
rewind and
similar.
go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
I won't let me get on that dude.
He's able to get this one all the way
Hurry
past
up.
the 30.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field.
No, you
That's
won't.
a difficult route to try to defend.
Thank you.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Throwing Nix. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Watch it. Watch crosses, and I'm gonna bait him. I'm gonna bait him because he got somebody else going over the top. I'm gonna get the nigga underneath, then I'm gonna come back up.
Back to the
Oh, he ain't do it. He ain't do it. Let's do that. He ain't even do it.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me 4. It's my turn now to make the big play, and that's exactly what he did.
To throw, here's Nix. Again, that's Watkins. Room to maneuver at the 35. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Nick's going to give to Harvey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Nix.
Come on.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
56, Broncos 48.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
No, I'm not on the turbo. I hit the turbo once, you know, once he out of it, you know, once he get past that shit.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
53, 53.
Should have did it the other way.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Hey, we go.
They'll try to run for it with Genty.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The kick by Carlson is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw his Knicks.
He did that. Game over.
Oh, a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Now it's Nix.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Raiders, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they try to stop it, too late, my finger was already on, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, vroom, vroom, that